Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are not new. The rose gold foiling on the cover of my book is like coming off. I don't know how that happened. What in the world? Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, I'm reading All Hell Ever Be by Willow Winters. I'm now just under halfway through. I'm almost finished the second book in this collection. So I'm 338 pages in, chapter 21. I thought that Aria, our female main character, would sort of start to embrace the mafia thing a lot more. Like, come on, she's literally from her own mafia family. But anyway, I thought she would kind of get into it after that. She hasn't. It seems she's got some other things to work through, but I'm hoping she'll work through them soon so she can become a bit of a bad bitch, maybe. I mean, we'll see if that happens, though. Maybe that's not the direction that Willow Winters will go in with this book, but I'm really enjoying it. Really, really easy read. So yeah, this is what we will be reading, at least at first, in this vlog. We'll see how much I can get through. In terms of my Sunday baking, I'm just going to make these blueberry muffin mixes. I did think about doing donuts, but it's a lot of mess and a lot of effort, and I really can't be bothered. And these Aldi blueberry muffin mixes are amazing. They are so delicious. I totally recommend them. Yeah, that's the plan for today. I need to go buy like some self-tanner because I have a ball, like a formal thing coming up for work this Friday, and I definitely want to be tanned. I have a self-tanner, but it's just not dark enough to match my foundation that I use when I'm tan. So I think I'm gonna go buy some self-tanner and maybe have a look around at the books, maybe buy a book, maybe a classic probably. Also, I just wanted to note I'm listening to this audiobooks of Two Towers on YouTube. It's uploaded by Zack Ryder. I can't remember specifically who the narrator is though, but it's really, really good. I recommend this one. Yeah, so it's posted by Zack Ryder, and I'm 12 minutes into the Tree Bed chapter, so I'm gonna listen to that while I cook. Just finished up here at the store. I haven't pulled out yet, but this was such a flop. What a flop day. Like, I went to QBD, they didn't have anything I liked. They didn't even have any manga that I wanted. And I went to Kmart, that was a flop. Target was a flop. Went to Dimmicks last because it's the most expensive. And they had a lot more. I spent a long time roaming around in there just deciding what I was gonna do. But Dimmicks had the beautiful HarperCollins Muse painted editions, and once I zeroed in on it, I was like, yes, that is exactly what I want. And they only had Jane Eyre, which I obviously already owned. I was like, no, I would have loved if they had Little Women. So then I thought about getting, they had the copy of War and Peace that I really want, and then pretty much everything I wanted in the store was something I already owned, just like a different copy of something I already owned. And then I thought about getting a whole bunch of stuff, but in the end I settled on Dimmicks had volume 2 of Spy Family, so I got that. And then I decided to give this a go. I'm not into contemporary romance, but I couldn't say no to this edge. Happy Place by Emily Henry. I like picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down, because I just wasn't sure. Because it sounds like it might make me cry, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. So the synopsis, the blurb says, "Go to your happy place, I think desperately, only to realize I'm literally in my happy place, and he is here. The very last person I expected to see, the very last person I wanted to see, Win Connor, my fiance." And then Ali Hazelwood's like review of it made me scared. It's like a heart-tugging tale that captures the importance of found family, which makes me cry. The pain of growing apart from those we love, and the triumph of finding them and ourselves again. I'm like, this sounds like it's gonna make me cry, but this was beautiful. They also had a really beautiful copy of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, but I refused to buy that book for multiple reasons. But yeah, I thought this was really pretty. And yeah, I'm so close to getting War and Peace, but I thought I'd give something new a try. And this was a bit cheaper as well, so yeah. I got what I wanted, so I'm happy. Little Anya. I think this will be good. All the girlies love the contemporary romance. Looks like a bit of a summer read, and it's winter. Anyway, let's go home. My car smells like chicken. I picked up food the other day, and my car shouldn't smell like chicken. I have so many different scent things in my car. I wonder if I have any more lying around, because it smells like chicken and I don't like it. Okay, so I'm massively unimpressed. I feel like I've been really careful with this, but look, the rose gold foiling is coming off on the letterings. I don't know what I've done. I don't know if it's just the oil from my hands or something like that, but yeah, it's a massive shame. A bit sad about that, but hey, it's a good book, and the edges still look beautiful. So. Hi, happy Monday. Sorry if I look a bit funny. I just went to the gym and had dinner, haven't showered yet. I've been on the couch watching the Dance Mums episode where Maddie and Mackenzie leave, so I've been crying. Anyway, still mad about the rose gold foiling that is coming off, but anyway. I am really enjoying this now. I really like it. I'm up to the last book, so this is 4 books in one. I'm now up to the last book, chapter 2 of the last book, page 568. So yeah, I really hope I can finish this tonight. I might stay up and finish it. It really shouldn't take me long. No, I'm really enjoying this. It is not what I thought it would be with the concept, and like the second book didn't go the way I thought it would, and the third book didn't really either, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in the fourth, because she's been surprising me. That's what I'll say on that. But I really like it, and I do recommend it. Well, we'll see if I still recommend it when I finish it. But no, this is super enjoyable. It's a super easy read. And it's not like, so Den of Vipers had like the mafia theme, right? But Den of Vipers, it was like the bad things the characters did were sort of negated by their good personalities. I don't know. The guys in Den of Vipers are quite personable. The guys in Den of Vipers are quite personable, so it's a little bit different. Like their mafia stuff doesn't seem so serious, whereas like this is all out mafia war. And Carter, the male main character, is like really not a good guy, but I don't mind. I like it. I thought this would be more like Den of Vipers in the sense that like Arya, the female main character, would like sort of embrace it and get into the lifestyle, especially because she's grown up in a mafia family, but it really hasn't gone that way, which surprised me. But I do really like it for what it is. Also,
Today I ordered LitJoy Crate's version of the Shadow and Bone trilogy, the Grishaverse trilogy. Maybe I'll put a photo here. It is so beautiful and I'm so excited. But now I'm also like wondering if I should pre-order the Acrylic Throne of Glass collection, because it's really like, it's quite expensive, don't get me wrong, but it's not being shipped until October 31st. So like by the time I pay it off, it's, well, by the time it gets here, I would have paid it off and all that, so it wouldn't feel as bad. I just don't know what to do, because I do have FOMO for Acrylic Throne of Glass. I'm really worried if I don't buy it now when it's still not sold out that I might never get it, and that scares me because I find it so beautiful. I really like the Juniper Books version, and that's the one I've had my eye on, but Juniper Books is so much more expensive than Acrylic, and what is it really other than a dust jacket? So Acrylic with the sprayed edges and the art and everything, I think is more worth it for the price. So I really think I might just pull the trigger and buy it and pay it off. I don't know, I need to decide though. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I just need to do it. And then yeah, I am also tossing up getting the King of Scars duology by Leigh Bardugo from LitJoy, because, you know, but the LitJoy is really good and they have open pre-order periods. So like Shadow and Bone, I'm massively late on the wagon to pre-order it. It should be shipping actually probably within the next month or so, and I was still able to get copies, which is fabulous. Unheard of from anything else. Like, I'm still devastated about the Owl Crate Six of Crows duology saga, but anyway. So I'm really impressed with LitJoy's mock-up of the Shadow and Bone trilogy is really, really gorgeous. So I'm so happy to get it, and I think it's pretty reasonably priced for 3 books with the amount of details that are in these. So I am tossing up getting the King of Scars duology, but that's going to be on the back burner for a bit. I'm hoping because LitJoy has such extended pre-order periods that I shouldn't have any trouble getting it a bit closer to the release date. I'm also currently waiting for grades for one of my class to come out, like for an assessment I did. It said they were going to be released at 5:30, but I checked it just after 5:30 and at 5:45 and it's still not released. So, and now it's 5 minutes to 6 o'clock. So I'm thinking maybe I'll have a shower and then if it's still not released when I get out of the shower, then I'll just give up and check tomorrow. But I really hope I did well. I don't know what to expect. So we'll see. I'll tune back in with you in like the blink of an eye and we'll read some of this. Okay, so I did get my assessment back. I got 69 out of 100, so 69% is a credit, so that's good, and it's on the upper end of a credit, so distinction would have been 75. Yeah, I'm happy enough with it. She gave me good feedback, so that's good. The only thing that put me down really was that she said I was too focused on the factual information and not the theoretical, which surprises me in the feedback because the task sheet said that they aren't expecting a strong theoretical knowledge for that assessment, but whatever. I got it back, it's good. I can still achieve what I want to if I do well on my next one. So, you know, if I get pretty much better than a pass on my final essay, I will do just fine and should maintain my distinction. I'm just gonna have to work very hard on that final essay to make it as good as I possibly can. I have a problem. Because apparently ordering Shadow and Bone was not enough, I ordered the Acrylic Throne of Glass insert picture here. I just had to do it. I just don't want to miss out. Like, what if I missed out? That would be terrible. It's my favorite series in the whole wide world. By the time it gets here, it will be practically free. It's a birthday present to myself. My birthday's in November. This should ship by October 31. Assuming it gets to Australia within 2 or 3 weeks, it will be here in time for my birthday. It's a birthday present. I'm on a book buying ban now for 2 months. So no, will I last at least a month? No physical books for 2 months. Time to go back to reading. I am almost done. I am 612 pages in. I got like 115 pages to go. I can do it. Let's finish it. Hooray! Okay, I'm in bed because it's 9:30 and I'm super tired. But I just finished All He'll Ever Be by Willow Winters. Overall, I give it like a 4.5 to a 4.75. I really enjoyed it. That book never went the way I expected it to, like the whole way through. It really was not what I expected, but I liked that. I liked that it was different. I think I was definitely expecting it to be more along Den of Vipers and other like mafia romances I've read in its execution, but it really wasn't like that at all. And I like that. The only thing that puts it down in my estimation is that I didn't like how like what Patty the character introduction chapters were at the start of the book. It was stupid. And then I also didn't like how much the, I guess, miscommunication trope was relied upon. Like, there was plenty for the characters, our male and female main characters, to have relationship conflict about, but then there would be like elements of miscommunication or deliberately withheld information between the characters to create added tension for basically no reason. And that's the only thing I didn't like. I'm just not a huge fan of miscommunication. Like, it can be done, but to me, like, I know this is technically 4 books, so maybe it is skewing my perception, but say like, I don't mind it once in a book. Like, say for example, Temple of the Winds. In Temple of the Winds, there's like a miscommunication between Richard and Kaelin towards the end of the book, and it is so frustrating but extremely well done and in part necessary for the escalation of the plot. I don't mind it when it's like that, and also they don't miscommunicate a lot of the time, so when it's a one-off, I am okay with it. But miscommunication for the sake of miscommunication, I do not enjoy, because I believe in people talking to each other, even in my fiction. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts. But I did really enjoy it, even if those 2 things brought it down a little bit. So I'd say like 4.5, 4.75. It was a good book. I would recommend it to people, and it's definitely got me intrigued to read more of Willow Winters' work, which is good because I own multiple of her books, despite the fact that I'd never read her before. I'm just about to head to bed. I'm going to start Archangel's Heart, but I'm probably only going to read a couple pages before I go to bed. But how pretty is this cover? So I'm going to read a few pages of this and go to bed. I just filmed my April recap and my May TBR, so that is super exciting. Do you like my hair? I literally only curled the front pieces because I was like, no one's gonna see the back, don't worry about it. And I wanted to test if I can figure out how to curl my hair with my hair straightener, and it looks okay. I just bought this lipstick after work, which you can see swatched on my hand. I've washed my hands twice and tried to use micellar water to get this off, and it will not come off, which is great. I think this is a Revlon lipstick, like a matte color stay or something like that. But I bought it because I'm going to a ball this Friday and wearing a red dress, and I wanted a red lip to go with it, so yay. I also did buy a book, but it's not for me. It is one of my book friends' birthday tomorrow, and I got her
Like it was cheap. It was from Big W. I got her One Dark Window, and I also got her like a little thing of like a packet of Ferrero Rochers, just as a happy birthday gift. Doesn't infringe, in my opinion, on my book ban because it wasn't for me, it was a gift. I'm a massive gift giver. Sorry. Also, my shoes for the ball arrived, so let's have a look at them, shall we? My dress has a slit in the leg, so I decided to go for a nude shoe, despite the fact that like black would probably look good with red, just because I'm not short per se. I'm 5'4", so I'm obviously not the tallest person in the world, and I have short legs. And you know, because of the slit and all that, I was just like, it would be like a nicer, longer, more undisrupted line if I wear nude heels instead of black. These are from, I ordered them from Maya, but they're Novo shoes. That should be pretty. They're not too high, which is good. On the off chance anyone cares, these are the Mateo heels in nude. Okay, so I'm just over 50 pages into Archangel's Heart. It is pretty good so far. I don't have any complaints. Loving Elena and Raphael. They're sort of just setting up the premise of what this book will be about now, but yeah, definitely too early in to make any major judgments, but it's fine. It's reading nicely. Starting to get late, and by late I mean it's probably like 9 o'clock. So I'm just going to read a little bit more and then I'll check in with you tomorrow. Hi, happy Wednesday. Normally I would have tuned in so much sooner than this, would have filmed some reading on the couch, but today has been crazy. So I went and got my nails done this afternoon, just a classic French tip on the Buy app. I don't know if you can hear it there. There we go. Very, very nice. I did that, came home, I was starving, so I ate, watched Dance Moms on the couch while I ate, and I felt so tired, so I watched probably one too many episodes of Dance Moms, and then I was like, I need to do uni work, but first I have to get in the shower and do everything. I had to wash my hair, exfoliate, shave my entire body because I have this work formal ball thing on Friday and it's obviously Wednesday. Yeah, I wanted to do my hair, otherwise it's going to be too soft and impossible to manage on Friday, so I'm going to do that on Wednesday night. I had to perfectly time that. Then I want to exfoliate and shave the day before I tan so that the tan doesn't get like that weird patchy look from, I guess, open pores or whatever. So I'm going to tan tomorrow afternoon, so I needed to do all the shaving and exfoliating today. And then I had to dye my eyebrows. And then I sat down to do uni work. And my lecture was so long today. Like so long. But I did it. I did my discussion board post. So I'm on top of criminology for this week. And yeah. I want to get ahead and I want to start my final essay because it's worth 50%. Anyway, while I was listening to my lecture, I read more of the Alexander Hamilton biography that I've been working my way through. I now only have 50 pages left, so I'm so close. It is just tall with tiny text and it's so long, but I'll hopefully be done soon. In terms of Archangel's Heart, I didn't get that much further last night. I'm only 70 pages in, but now that it's 9 p.m. and I'm finally in bed, I am going to read some more of this. So, yeah, it's nice so far, sweet, don't have a problem with it, but still too early to call it. So, let's get reading. Oh, I'm also about halfway through, or just under halfway through, Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien. I think I'm in the last chapter of book 3, which, if you know how Tolkien's books work, that means I'm finished the first part of book 2. Anyway, just thought I'd update on that. noticed it, in case it's not glaringly obvious, I have self-tan on, okay? I'm like way too paranoid about sitting on my couch with the tan on though, even though I've got my robe on. You can probably also hear, and I apologize, my heater is blaring because I've been so cold lately, but I might turn it off because I've had it on for a while. Because I'm too afraid to sit down, I think I might stand and read. So I am now 14 chapters in, so 112 pages into Archangel's Heart. Not as far along as I would like to be. Normally I read these a lot quicker, but hey, shit happens. I also am 12 chapters into Two Towers. So I'm into like the second part of the book now, so that's good. I am enjoying it a lot actually so far. I quite like it. But it's long. It's long. It's a lot of like characters just talking all the time. But it's not bad, you know, and the audiobook I'm listening to is really good. I also started an audiobook in the car on the drive home today. It's called Ensnared by Rebecca Quinn. I'm about 40 minutes into it. And yeah, I quite like it so far. It's kind of like corny, smutty crap that I enjoy reading. So yeah. But for now, I think I'm going to turn YouTube on and stand up and read. Happy Saturday. There was no check-in yesterday because I was getting ready for my work event after work. I did read a little bit before work because I had some time, but definitely no reading happened yesterday afternoon. We got let off early from work to get ready for the work event, so that was good. I got ready at my friend's place and then we went to our other friend's place to finish getting ready, and yeah. The ball was so much fun. We went to karaoke after, which was excellent. But I must say I am dusty today. I am feeling so dusty. I legitimately think this might be the worst hangover I've ever had. I'd already had so much to drink. I was so drunk. And then we went to karaoke and I drank an entire bottle of soju. And I came back to my friends and we were trying so hard to order McDonald's because it's the only thing open at, what time was it? It was like 3 in the morning. So we're trying to get 3 a.m. McDonald's. We ordered like a meal for 6 from McDonald's and we were like, easy, light work, we're gonna smash through that. We ended up falling asleep while waiting. So the first driver like got to McDonald's and then cancelled. And we're like, dope. And then it went, oops, like locating you another driver, and I fell asleep while waiting for it. And the next time I woke up it was like 4 a.m. and I checked my phone because I thought, oh, you know, like if they pick it up there and they get here, they'll call me. 4 a.m. I checked my phone, it was like your Uber Eats order has been cancelled, and I was just like conked out. Probably the deepest sleep of my life, but really I only slept from about 3 a.m. to 8:30 this morning, and then my friend and I just like laid in bed all day coexisting. It was actually quite nice, but I got to the point where I was like, I need to go home and like brush my teeth, because of course I said to myself, don't forget your toothbrush, don't forget your toothbrush, don't forget your toothbrush. And then I packed everything else I own except for my toothbrush, so that was cool. I'll insert some pictures here maybe. Oh god, ignore my tan. It's so bad. it looks worse the day after. And then my friend I stayed with last night, she did a silly. So she went away last weekend. When she came back to work on Tuesday, she was like, oh, I've ordered
I've ordered that book Powerless by Lauren Roberts that I've just been seeing everyone on social media. And I said to her, didn't you buy Powerless when we went to the bookshop 2 weeks ago? And she was like, no, I got a different book. And I was like, yeah, you did get a different book, but you also got Powerless. She was like, no, I don't think so. I said, go home and look at your bookshelf. I am 99.9% sure you've already bought Powerless. So the next day she says to me, yeah, you were right. I did already own Powerless. So you can have one of the copies when the other one comes in. So now I do have Powerless by Lauren Roberts, which is great because I've been really interested in reading this eventually. So I'm glad my friend was silly enough to order two and generous enough to offer me one. It's very kind of her. I'm sorry if you can hear my dryer in the background, by the way. In terms of Archangel's Heart, I would say halfway through, or just under halfway through. Yeah, just a bit under halfway probably. I'm up to chapter 23, so 186 pages in. It's good, nice. It's like feeling quite casual so far, like nothing's really happened. We don't even have the typical like murder mystery sort of element in this one, so I'm kind of enjoying it because it's a little bit different. There'll obviously be more drama as the book goes on, but it's a little more, feeling a little more wholesome this time, so I quite like that. But I do want to hurry up and finish it. I really did not, even though I'm trying to take my time with the Guild Hunter novels more now to enjoy them a bit more rather than like kind of forcing myself to get through them, I did still think I would have read more than this by now, but hey, what can you do? But while I recover, I think I am going to probably put Dance Mums on the TV, maybe read a little bit, but I'll see how my attention span's going. Actually, no, I will read a little bit. Yeah, why not? I finally came like alive at 8 p.m. tonight. I guess like all the alcohol, like the hangover's gone from my system by 8 p.m. And yeah, I was like, I'm gonna like do my laundry and I'm gonna go do some university work and be super productive. Whoa. So I will watch my lecture and see if I can polish this off. I might speed read it even. I just need to get it done. I'm so sick of it hanging over my head. Okay, I finished this. Yay, finally. Literally almost, no, as long as I have been posting on this channel again, I have been reading this book. So I'm very glad to be finished it now. It was long and the text is tiny, but it was actually quite funny and enjoyable. I learned a lot from this book, especially because let's just say I was obviously familiar with the Hamilton musical. I bought this biography when I went and saw Hamilton, and this is the book Lin-Manuel Miranda read to get inspired to create the musical. And I can see like if I was annotating, there would have been like very specific instances where you can see he's really pulled something out of there, but he also took a lot of liberties in creating the musical. Like a lot of things were in reality were extremely different to how they're presented in the musical, which fair enough, you've got limited time, and to make it more dramatic and interesting, he took quite a few liberties. And obviously because I've had to learn like some stuff about US history in school, but mostly about like the Civil War. So, you know, I wouldn't
know much about the founding fathers really, other than like I guess Washington and Jefferson. So yeah, I actually appreciated learning a lot more about the early United States through this book. Very well written, very digestible, even considering how big this book is. So I really recommend it if you have any interest in history. A lot of the stuff is like it's quite in-depth about his political works and his legal work. So if you are interested in, I guess, the development of the US Constitution, the Federalist Papers, establishment of the two-party system, his work as a Treasury Secretary, and his work as a lawyer, and you can see like some of the freedom of speech, freedom of press issues that would come up later as amendments to the Constitution start to sort of take shape, even with things that Hamilton said. Really great book, very big but very enjoyable, and I do recommend this. And evidently, in case it's not so obvious, I am feeling quite tired, so I'm gonna go to bed now. My dark circles are unreal. Happy Saturday. It's a rainy day, and you know what that means. It's the perfect day to read. I'm about to go to the store and buy the things that I need to buy for my regularly scheduled Sunday baking. So I'm just about to take off and do that. And I thought that's as good a place as any to end this week's vlog. So I did give one last Archangel's Heart update for this vlog. I am now up to page 230. It is so slow going. But beginning of next vlog, we're gonna finish this, okay? We're gonna get this out of our way so we can move on to bigger and better things. I'm enjoying it. I'm not crazy about it. It's probably like a 4 so far. I don't have a problem with it, but it's not blowing me away. It's chill. It seems like a bit of a filler book so far, but we'll see. We'll see when we finish it at the beginning of the next one. I swear it. I swear I'm gonna finish this. It should not have taken me this long. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, that is all from me for this vlog, but keep your eyes peeled for the next one because I'm gonna make sure it's as bookish as I can get it. Thank you so much for your time and your attention, and I'll see you next time.